Welcome to my channel. World Scene News. Subscribe to my channel for news updates all around the world. In the world of global economics, few decisions carry as much weight as those involving major infrastructure. These choices are not just about steel and concrete, they shape the destiny of nations, influencing trade, diplomacy, and the daily lives of millions. The stakes are high, and the outcomes ripple far beyond national borders. For Malaysia, a nation at Southeast Asia's crossroads, the recent choice of who would build its next generation of trains was about more than just railways. It was about its economic future and strategic alliances. The decision would impact not only how people and goods move, but also how Malaysia positions itself in a rapidly changing world. On one side stood Japan, renowned for precision engineering. Japanese trains are symbols of reliability and technological excellence, with decades of experience in building some of the world's fastest and safest railways. Their offer promised proven quality and long-term stability. On the other, China, offering speed, scale, and irresistible financial terms. China's rapid rise as a global infrastructure powerhouse has made it a formidable competitor, able to deliver massive projects quickly and often at lower costs, backed by state financing. Malaysia ultimately awarded a $2.4 billion contract to a Chinese state-owned enterprise for the East Coast Rail Link, or ECRL. This ambitious project aims to connect the country's east and west coasts, promising to transform regional connectivity and boost economic growth. This was not just a business deal, it was a geopolitical statement reflecting the powerful currents shaping the Indo-Pacific. The agreement signaled Malaysia's willingness to deepen ties with China, even as it maintains important relationships with other regional powers. Every nation in the region faces this same dilemma, balancing the promise of Chinese investment against the established quality of partners like Japan. The choice is rarely simple, as it involves weighing immediate benefits against long-term consequences for sovereignty and economic independence. Malaysia's decision is a case study in how developing nations are navigating these pivotal choices in the 21st century. It highlights the complex interplay of economics, politics, and national ambition that defines modern infrastructure development. The allure of China's Belt and Road Initiative is strong, offering rapid infrastructure and economic growth. For many countries, these projects promise a leap forward, connecting remote regions and opening new opportunities for trade and investment. Yet, this path comes with its own risks, as each new project reveals. Concerns about debt, transparency, and long-term sustainability often shadow the initial excitement, raising questions about who truly benefits in the end. As the first Chinese-built trains arrive in Malaysia, the consequences of this choice are just beginning to unfold. The coming years will test whether these investments deliver on their promises or create new challenges for the nation. The tracks being laid are not just for trains, they're charting the future of the entire region, setting the direction for generations to come. The East Coast Rail Link, or ECRL, is more than just a railway. It's a bold vision for Malaysia's future, a symbol of progress and unity that stretches across the heart of the nation. This transformative project is reshaping peninsular Malaysia, knitting together regions that were once separated by distance and geography. For decades, economic growth and development clustered on the bustling west coast, while the east remained largely underdeveloped, its communities often overlooked and isolated from the nation's economic engine. Spanning 665 kilometers, the ECRL will connect the eastern states of Kelantan, Terengganu, and Pahang with the economic heartland, forging a vital land bridge that promises to bring new opportunities and growth. By linking Kuantan Port to Port Klang, the ECRL bypasses the congested Strait of Malacca, dramatically cutting shipping times and costs for goods moving across the peninsula and beyond. For millions of eastern Malaysians, this railway means unprecedented connectivity, reducing travel to the capital from a full day to just 4 hours, making family visits, business, and education more accessible than ever before. The project, now nearly complete, stands as a cornerstone of Malaysia's ambitious development plan, aiming to unlock the East's economic potential and foster balanced growth across the nation. The ECRL is a bold bet on the power of infrastructure to connect people, create new opportunities, and spread prosperity to every corner of Malaysia, bridging gaps that have existed for generations. Ultimately, its true success will be measured not just in kilometers of track, but in how it transforms lives, uplifts communities, and helps balance the nation's future for generations to come. When Malaysia put the ECRL contract up for grabs, it was more than just a business deal. It was a high-stakes decision that would shape the country's future for decades to come. The final showdown was classic: Japan versus China. Two economic giants, each with their own vision for Malaysia's rail ambitions, were now locked in a fierce competition. Japan's bid promised top-tier quality and reliability, backed by decades of experience in high-speed rail. Their proposal was a symbol of precision and technological excellence, but it came at a much higher price, both in terms of cost and time. China's offer, led by China Communications Construction Company, was built on three pillars: lower cost, attractive financing, and rapid delivery. They understood Malaysia's urgency and tailored their proposal to meet it. Chinese state-backed loans made the project affordable, removing financial barriers that might have stalled progress for years. Their construction speed promised quick results, with timelines that outpaced the competition and offered hope for immediate economic benefits. For a government eager to show progress and deliver on promises to its people, China's package was hard to beat. The optics of rapid development were as important as the infrastructure itself. The project's near completion ahead of schedule has validated these promises, turning what was once a vision into a tangible reality for millions of Malaysians. While Japan represented engineering excellence and a legacy of world-class railways, China offered pragmatic solutions to Malaysia's immediate needs, focusing on what mattered most: affordability, speed, and accessibility. The choice was clear: build transformative infrastructure quickly and affordably, or risk falling behind in a rapidly changing region. Malaysia's decision was a calculated move, prioritizing economic realities over tradition and betting on a future where connectivity could drive national growth. In the end, the Chinese proposal was simply too compelling to refuse, offering a blend of ambition, practicality, and partnership. It was a decision shaped by the urgent needs of a developing nation, one that chose progress, opportunity, and a new chapter in its journey toward modernity. The deal with China wasn't just about tracks, it was about trains designed for Malaysia's unique needs. CRRC Corporation worked with Malaysian authorities to create rolling stock that's both technologically advanced and culturally sensitive. The new trains feature a blue and white livery, inspired by Malaysia's east coast, and can reach speeds of 160 km/h. Inside, there's business and economy seating, Wi-Fi, and advanced passenger information systems. Notably, the trains include a dedicated Muslim prayer room and are fully accessible for passengers with disabilities. Built to withstand Malaysia's tropical climate, these trains are undergoing rigorous testing before full operations. This custom fleet is a symbol of a partnership that goes beyond commerce. It's about delivering a product truly made for Malaysia. Malaysia's ECRL is part of a sweeping railway renaissance across Asia. From Indonesia's Wush high-speed rail to Thailand's Eastern high-speed rail link, nations are investing billions in modern rail networks. China, with its vast expertise and Belt and Road Initiative, is at the heart of this boom, exporting its model across the continent. These projects are redrawing Asia's economic map, creating new corridors for trade and travel. Modern railways offer sustainable, high-capacity solutions, easing congestion and reducing emissions. As new lines open, they're not just changing how people move, they're creating new economic opportunities and fostering regional integration. Malaysia's ECRL is a vital link in this expanding network. The continent's future is being built on steel rails. The ECRL contest was more than business, it was a stage for Asia's defining rivalry: China versus Japan. Japan, long the region's infrastructure leader, is known for quality and reliability, but China's rise has shifted the landscape, offering massive financing, rapid construction and competitive pricing through the Belt and Road Initiative. Each project is a test of these competing models: Japan's quality and transparency versus China's speed and scale. Choosing Japan signals alignment with established order. Choosing China means prioritizing immediate impact and deeper economic ties. Malaysia's decision shows how compelling China's vision has become. The rivalry is shaping the region's future, one project at a time. The ECRL is a clear sign of shifting power in Asia. China's infrastructure deals are tempting, but they come with real risks: debt sustainability, project quality and transparency are growing concerns, as seen in other Belt and Road projects. Debt trap diplomacy is a worry. If countries can't repay loans, they may have to make strategic concessions. Malaysia renegotiated the ECRL to lower costs, but the debt remains a long-term challenge. Operational issues, like those faced by Indonesia's Wush Rail, show that building is only half the battle. Managing and sustaining projects is just as tough. Cost overruns, delays, and labor disputes have plagued other projects. Malaysia must stay vigilant to ensure the ECRL delivers on its promises without creating new problems. The choice is a calculated risk. Success depends on careful management. Malaysia's choice of China for the ECRL was pure pragmatism. It wasn't about ideology, but about what best served national interests: cost, speed, and financing. Malaysia balanced deep economic engagement with China while maintaining strong ties with Japan and the West. The government renegotiated the ECRL, cutting costs and improving terms, showing it could be a tough, discerning partner. By insisting on local participation and customization, Malaysia maximized the project's value. This decision reflects the complex calculus developing nations face, balancing growth with sovereignty. Malaysia is charting its own course, leveraging great power competition to its advantage. Malaysia's ECRL decision is a bellwether for Southeast Asia's future. China's ability to deliver large-scale projects quickly and affordably is reshaping the region's infrastructure. As Chinese-built railways and ports multiply, Southeast Asia is becoming more integrated and more closely tied to Beijing. New rail lines will boost tourism, trade, and regional identity, but also increase China's influence. The region must balance the benefits of growth with the risks of dependency. The competition between China's state-led model and Japan's quality-focused approach will define the development landscape. Malaysia's pragmatic choice signals a new era, where economic growth often outweighs old alliances. The future of Southeast Asia is being forged in steel, with blueprints increasingly drawn in Beijing.